Go to Tracy Brown
The Stanley
Live.
Cup.
Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy
Go
Brown
to Tracy
Live.
Brown
Go
Live.
to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.
Hi, Sky.
Hello, 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 hello. Hey,
How
everybody.
how are you?
Blessed. Today's my birthday. I'm happy.
Ha- Happy birthday, Sky.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank
Actually,
you.
that was the
Hey.
reason why I wanted you to come on tonight.
Oh,
I wanted to
really? Thank
celebrate
you.
your birthday live. Yes.
Thank you.
It just so
There I go.
happens we have a great topic to talk about. Well, not
Yes,
great.
we
I don't mean
do.
it that way. It's a very intense, great topic to talk about, but I wanted you to come on for your birthday.
Thank you.
So
I didn't
before
think
we
of
get
that. Thank
started, this person was on long before we signed on, so I don't know if they're still here. But Straight
you.
No Chaser said, "Excellent captions, so many missing pieces. Hopefully, you can answer these questions."
Yes, we
I
got
don't
fun
know if
because I
Straight
know
No
soon.
Chaser is still here, but come on in, everyone. Come on in. So, Sky, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. The energy is energizing. Like you said, get ready to Saturn. All this stuff is in the air. Trying to say, like you said, spiritually safe, which
Yeah,
is
I keep doing a health check on everyone,
hmm
right? And so this is your health check. How are you doing?
yes. I am spiritually sound, but feeling the energy in the air, feeling the energy move about and trying to stay out the way. There's a lot of stuff going on around. I'm trying to just stay emotionally detached when you see people triggered, kind of push away because it's not about me. It's something going on with them. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
stay in that lane of things.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you, Noel. P606.
Everyone's wishing you happy
Oh,
birthday. Angela says happy birthday. Um, Noel says happy
thank you,
birthday.
guys.
Right? Sin W says happy
Thank
solar return
you.
sky. Cherie Love says
Thank
happy
you.
birthday.
Hey, hey, guys. Thank you so
Let's
much.
says happy birthday.
Thank
Jetty
you. Big
Jean,
Leo, not the little one, but the big one.
yay! Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. I'm looking
What a
good on
great
camera. What is going on?
what happened?
Huh?
What you
I said I'm
say?
looking kind of cute on this camera today. So I'm looking cute. Looking at my
You look
face
cute.
going. My
You
face
do
is
look cute.
clear. I
It might be
know.
the pigtails too. Pigtails always work.
Oh yeah, but I've been doing this on my. First it takes so long to braid my hair and tame it down, and I braided it really tight. I said I'm not
Uh-huh.
taking this out till Saturday. So I've been just braiding it back,
I've done
doing that
that.
old school stuff, and grease, water and
Yes.
grease.
Yes. Now, do you have the
I'm
braids
mixing some.
going from here? Do you have the braids
No, I
going
just
from
braided. It's
here?
just two straight back. Yeah,
Got it.
no,
Got it.
just two straight
Mm-hmm.
to the back. I just went all to the back and just
Got
braided
it.
it down. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Yeah, I just braided it. I was like, I just can't anymore. Because when you're outside, it's so hot. When you wait, people like wash and go. I'm like, well, all this hair on top of my head, it's hot. You sweat more.
Oh yeah. No, no. If it's too hot in New York City, It's okay if you kept the hair braided for the whole summer. It's fine.
I
But
was gonna tell some people. I said, I don't know how they do the wigs and the lace fronts in this heat, in the humidity. It's too hot. I can't. I can't.
I
I
got you.
can't. I'm gonna do a reading on
So
Sonya.
W just said, I was wondering if
Mm-hmm.
you was going to do a reading on Sonya Massey. Well, how this whole thing got started is Sky called me this morning and she says, listen,
Mm-hmm.
something's not right. So tell them what you told me.
So I felt, guys, this is me allegedly, but I feel like there are pieces that were missing. Like I
Mhm.
feel like this man already either knew this lady already, or somehow his wife, if he has a wife that's in the medical field, I feel like somehow there's a connection. I don't
Mm,
know if the wife knows her and they had an issue, but there's something sinister
yes.
in the interaction of the lady passing. Like I'm saying, why? And as soon as I saw the video, I looked at her and I was like, why do they look like they know each other or they're familiar? Like there was a familiar energy to it. So I'm
Yes.
curious as to find out, does is he married? One, two, is his partner some sort of nurse or caregiver, and has she interacted with this woman at some point? It just feels like there was something sinister to it. I don't know if anybody
Um,
else might have felt that, but
I'm
that
not
was the
going to
energy
play
this
the
morning.
I'm not going to play the video cuz it's so graphic. But did you say that you did see a hospital
Hmm.
band on her wrist?
I thought I saw a hospital bed when I said, why does she look like she's from the hospital? Like when I looked at her, I kept saying, is she in night clothes or in a nightgown? Like it just felt odd. I didn't want to watch it. I saw it. I was like, I just watched bits and pieces and turned it off. I said, I don't want that in my energy. But when I saw it, I was like, why do I feel like, did she just get out the hospital? Is she coming from the hospital? So when I called you, I was like, is there anything connecting this man or woman to her? Because I feel like it's like retaliation. I don't want to say is it retaliation? It just feels like there's something sinister to it. Like
Definitely.
because when he's supposed to be leaving and then he walked inside, like this should have never happened. I don't
Yeah.
know what are other people saying they saw, but I just felt like it was just sinister. Like this is retaliation. It just was odd. And even if she had mental health, it just felt like she was trying to work with. Like it was like no matter what was going to happen, something was going to happen. It's like no matter what she said, it was going to end how it was going to end.
Yeah. Well, because I think what you're saying is it was designed. That's what I think I hear
Correct.
you say.
Yes. Yes. I
Yeah.
don't know. Did he know somebody? Like she said she felt like someone was at her house. So were they walking around outside? Like, what was going on? Like I said, I
Mm,
feel like there's a connection. Like, I'm like, where does his wife work? That's my first thought when I saw. I said, what? And I didn't know if he was married. I said, does he have a wife? Do they work together? Like, there's something here connecting.
yeah.
And then
Uh,
I didn't know. I just found out they said that she shot herself. Like, how could she herself? So yeah, you trying to cover it up? Like, what's going on here?
Definitely they were trying to cover something up without a doubt.
Yeah. So, and I guess they fired him so quick. So now I'm curious as to is he married? Is there another person? Like, what is the connection? There's definitely
Because it
more to
definitely
it,
feels like there has to be a connection. Something's not right.
right? It's feel like there's a connection of some sort. Is I don't know if it's how people work with people, and then oh, I know where she lives at. Like because you have to remember, people work with people, and you see vital records, and you know where they live at. And if you have a partner who's a cop, it could turn a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
so I'm feeling like this is going to be a bigger story than we think it is, guys. When it all comes out to play, like a lot of pieces just don't make sense at
Yes.
all, at all. Even the simple fact that she was in her house. How do you call for help and you get killed in your house?
Why were
How do
they
you call
inside
for help?
the house though?
And
But
you want
do you understand, Scott?
they
Why
should have
were
never.
they Sky, Sky,
That's what
Sky,
I.
Sky,
Hmm.
Sky? Why were they inside the house though? Do you know what I mean? Like, if I had a cop come to my
Yeah.
door right now, I would expect them to stay outside, question me outside. You understand? There wasn't a problem in the house. She said there was a prowler outside the house. So I don't get,
And the part.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
I
like
don't
I'm
get
agreeing with you. Like yeah, there was no reason.
none. There was no reason.
There was
So
no reason.
I have some major concerns. Let me just see what this is. Hold on. Oh, St. Michael. I don't want to get rid of that. I have, I'm starting to have too much crap on my phone. I have major concerns that there's some shit. There's some shit going on here. And I don't like it, Sky.
Big, big caca, big shit, big.
Big
Because
cock.
when it finally comes out, I think it's gonna, everybody's gonna go, what? This is some
Yep.
pieces like, even when the part I saw where they were outside the house and they were about to leave, it's like
Uh-huh.
he made it his point to go into her house.
That's what I'm saying. Well, okay. Let me see. As you were telling me you got this feeling last night, I was texting someone and someone
Mm-hmm.
goes, let me get rid of this. It's just so annoying when you have to work so many
Mm-hmm.
different angles. Somebody goes, "Hey, Tracy, something eerie about that shooting with that woman, like there was an evil spirit in the cop." And I said, "I feel
Mm-hmm.
like he knew her." This was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he planned to kill her. And then she goes, "Wow." And I said, "I feel like the intruder was planned. I feel like he was
Mm-hmm.
the intruder."
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So as you were getting that feeling, I was texting this same exact thing. So when you called me this morning, I was like, "Oh my God, we are on the same page."
Yeah, I
And
was
now,
like,
now I didn't have to make up an excuse for you to come on for your birthday. Now, it was so perfectly timed.
yeah, it's just there's something like I said, it's sinister. Like when I didn't watch the shooting part, I saw the part when they were outside the house. Like I'm saying, I don't know why this feels odd. It looks
Okay,
like a
hold on.
normal, cops
Hold
that
on,
they're outside. Go ahead.
Sky. Sky. Pull back. Marcella is saying his wife works for the hospital.
Wait a minute. The same hospital the lady was. Wait a minute,
No,
Marcella.
no, no, no. No, 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 no. Don't worry about the connection to the hospital. Don't worry about that.
Mm, his
She
wife's first wife.
works for a hospital, which is why you got that hit.
Mm.
Marcella is saying, yes, he is married. Hi, Deontay. And Magic Mermaid says, Tracy, you usually shy away from, I don't even know where it's at now, from these types of videos. I can't find it anymore, Magic Mermaid. And I want to say I delay from these types of videos. I don't jump in like everybody else, right? Because I feel like violence is what the Black community
He's
lives
used
on.
to.
Live on this violence. Like we live it in Love and Marriage, Huntsville. We live it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So when something real happens, we live on it. What bothers me about how we live on this, we live on the initial drama of it. But when this cop goes to trial, is anybody going to be in front of that courthouse? Is anybody going to be protesting? Because what is normally happens is that the cop gets off. So whose neck are y'all going to stand on while everybody is upset? What happens after today? And that is the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I stay quiet. Because I feel like it's trauma bonding, but when it comes down to making sure that cop gets committed and put in jail, we like this. Oh, that always happens. They always get off, and there's a way to fight to make sure that this cop industry puts these cops in jail.
Yep.
And so we have to go the extra mile. So I love that everybody's upset. I don't jump on it because I'm not trauma bonding.
Correct. Yep.
And I feel Christy goes, my girls. I also feel like Sky that when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, she said it because she knew him.
Something. Because that was odd for that woman to say that out of
Why would
nowhere.
anybody rebuke a cop? You call them. The other thing is, are you guys forgetting that he said to her, go to the stove? We don't need to have a fire here. You need to turn off that pot. Who the fuck are you to tell me to turn off a pot? I would have sat there. I
In
would have
your
been like, the
house.
pot is fine. I would have been like, the
I'm
pot is
looking for
fine.
my ID. Mm-hmm.
The pot's fine. And nobody's gonna I know how to work a boiling pot. He just took that opportunity to be like, oh, now I can take her out. Do you think Marcella Amorti?
Once he was in the house,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm saying once he was in that house, it gave him a reason.
Now, I did pull this up. Look at this guy. Oh, I think I have to read it. Deputy accused of unaliving Sonya Massey in Springfield was discharged from Army for serious misconduct.
And he's a cop.
So he was already crazy. He was
Yeah.
already nuts.
Yeah. He was looking for a reason to kill somebody. I
So
still think it's more sinister.
the angle that Sky and I are gonna look at. Let me just look at the comments, Guy. Hi, Juanita. Juanita, still going strong. Hi, Tiffany, because she felt like she was in danger already, Tiffany says.
Mm-hmm.
He profiled her. Yes.
Mm.
Before she opened the door, talking about she's probably hiding drugs. Oh, I didn't hear that part. What happened?
Wow.
I
That means because they said his.
Go ahead, Sky. Go ahead.
I said, I know his camera wasn't on, but the other guy's camera was on the whole time. That's
Because it
probably
was
why you get
planned.
all the information.
Sky, it was planned.
Mm-hmm.
How you not gonna have your camera on? That's protocol.
I heard she had called the cops multiple times before the incident. Wow.
No, I think she has mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
Called the cops multiple times. I don't think she called the cops multiple times before this incident. But let me know if I'm wrong, Tiffany.
Mm-hmm. And I think her family's
Happy
ingrained in that community somehow.
guy. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you, Tiffany. So I think also with her when she got shot, I don't know if I read somewhere, but somehow her family in that community, something has happened to her family in that community.
What does that mean? What happened to her family?
I don't know. I don't know about that community in itself. There's something, like I said, I feel like this is sinister. Like somebody knew somebody. There's, I don't know if there's already a thing attached to her fam. Like I feel when we do the cards, I get those like questions. Shy away
Yes.
from cards. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
we do. But now we're like, just like when we did the girl with the boyfriend in the truck. What was that? What was that? Uh,
Oh
what
wait,
was the girl?
Tiffany says, yes, Guy, it's a background with their family, deep history. So there's still a lot
Mm-hmm.
not being told.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I
Marloon
feel like
said, go ahead.
yes, he was banging on the door. I just in my mind, I just heard something. There's something deep with her family.
So Lex Hall says one of the family members was lynched in that community.
Is that something common? I'm like, there's something with that community of her. There we go.
Tiffany said,
Bingo.
I feel like she's seen him spiritual eyes. All
Yeah,
right,
she knew to say.
all right. Not enough people are talking. Maybe the father needs to talk more. If there's a history with this family, I need to know what's going on, what's happening.
I don't think with the police. I think it's just something. You know how like you know how you're in a family in the community. Oh, you know the Johnsons. Well, their father lived there, their mother lived there, and they had
Hmm.
did this. So I
Yeah,
think something tragic happens in their family that
yeah.
changed that community or changed the system.
Or it could be the lynching, right? If that stayed in history,
Hmm.
and maybe look like the family was problematic when they're affected, when they have a history of being
Hmm.
affected by a lynching. Oh, Lex Hall is saying, then it was reported that a politician is connected. I'm not 100 sure the source, but it was mentioned. All right. Eh, I don't know the
That
connection
would
to
have
the
got
politician and the killing. It's two different things. Like,
no. I feel like whatever that. So what I just heard in my head was the lynching created a group or a system in that state or community.
I
That
got you.
lynching itself
I got you.
created some sort of group
Hmm.
or a system that's still in place to this day.
Yeah.
Now I have to look it up.
Yeah.
But she
So,
wasn't
what's the
because
question, Sky?
she just wasn't just any old body, if that makes sense. Or just
Yeah,
somebody, there's
I
a
feel
deeper
like
something.
I feel like I feel like she was known, and somehow somehow or another the wife is involved. Ho-
Yeah,
I think now that you said, does his wife work in a hospital, and the answer is, from what I
yeah.
can tell, we can't be emphatic because I haven't seen it, but according to our people, um the wife is somehow a hospital worker. So
Mm.
it feels like a terrible collision of history with their family that, you know, fate met destiny, and this rogue
Famous and
cop, you know. All right. What's the question, Sky?
that's a question. Hmm. Sinister. What could be the question? Let's ask you about her in the hospital. So I'm wondering, is this, does she know did the wife have interaction with her at all? Was she in the hospital where the wife worked at and they didn't have any interaction? Is that a good way? That's a good question. Did she
Yeah, was
Did
a
they
family
cross paths?
member,
Did they cross paths? Did they cross paths?
was another family member involved?
Yes, his right was right. His right. That's boom.
Just in
Hmm.
case, you know.
Yeah. I like that. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. Yes, it's all entertainment purposes. And I was shuffling three cars pop jumped out. Hmm. Hmm. Look at here, look at here.
Wow.
Hmm. Let me on the car. Come on, Tommy. Go on. Reverse.
Do you want me to go first?
You can
You
go
want to?
because you said you can go because I said wow too. My cards is
All right.
popping. Go ahead.
What I can tell you is that love was involved, right? So love could be a family member. Love was involved, right? I feel like love was involved through text messages. So if they take his phone, there's going to be evidence there.
Mm,
All right. The text messages have not been erased. So if love is wife or, girlfriend or whatever, like I'm not going to say uh, definitively, I don't have to.
mhm.
Hi, Musings. Stay focused, guys. Stay focused. This isn't about a sundown town. Stay focused. This is about, this is something bigger. So I don't want you to add things to convolute the conversation. It's a little bigger than that, right? So love was involved, um, and deception. So she was taken out by design. She was unalive by design. It was a power move. And it could be a power move based upon his white supremacy, right? He wanted this
Mm,
change. He wanted this change. So I have to be honest. I do feel like that uh, Sonya may have been problematic in his mind. She may have been problematic in his mind. So, in order for something to change, he had to create the change. Um, I'm getting he was ecstatic. He was happy. He was elated. I'm wondering if
mm,
something occurred over July 4th. I feel like something occurred over July 4th or Juneteenth. All right. I'm getting the filmmaker, but I'm not getting that he wanted. I feel like I feel like the other cop was the filmmaker. I feel like he told the other cop to turn off his camera, and the other cop didn't.
yeah.
This man is cruel. This man did things in the army, unimaginable things. Not the army. I don't know where he was. Armed services, unimaginable things, even to children.
Mm,
Um, he felt like he was being an activist, right? It wasn't like, let me just get rid of this. Hold on. It wasn't like there was an activating presence that made him mad. He was the activist. He's the
Mm-hmm.
stronghold. He's gonna do whatever he wants, whatever he feels. All right. I have to tell you, my hopes and fears tells me he absolutely does not care that he's in jail right now. I feel like he is even being praised in jail. My final outcome is the tower, though. And I feel like the tower is for the community. I actually do believe that people are going to protest.
Hmm.
I think the people have to make a statement. I think the people have to make sure this man goes to jail. Hi, Tiara. Hi. Hi, Marcella. The officer had a huge attitude. Yeah, the officer had an attitude because I feel like he knew her. It wasn't an attitude against a black person, it was an attitude against her. And I feel like they had a run in prior to this. I don't know if it was Juneteenth, I don't know if it was July 4th, but there was a run in.
Mm, 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 mm,
I think
mm,
if this man winds up with a pardon, um, the town will riot, but I don't think you all have to wait. I think you all should protest because I see the tower and I don't think that's going to be good for the town. I see the town in ruins.
mm.
I also think that this is going to happen very swiftly. I think the town is scared. And I think a trial is going to be on the docks immediately. I do believe the mayor of the town is pissed and scared.
Hmm.
I do believe that uh, this is an epic fail once again with the cops. And I just think it's time for SPF people to recognize like the culture is not nice, but in a way where it's like we're not putting up with this shit anymore. We're gonna call you out now. So I see a lot of problems in the town, but I also think if this family has a long history of undercover drama, I feel like it's the end. I feel like let the let the explosion begin because this has to end, and this has to end for the family. By the way, the family will get paid off, but who wants the money? You want the person here, but they will get paid off. All right, Sky, I'm gonna stop here.
She had two.
Mhm.
Yeah, 'cause you go on and on. So for me, I was shuffling. So I was trying to pull a card, guys. What I have for the overall, for the whole thing, the whole situation, is the Knight of Swords. Fast moving. It's an unstoppable. Whatever's moving is moving quick. See the guy on the motorcycle? I'm trying to get this. You see how he has a helmet and then it's all coming off? So for me, overall, things are going to be moving really quick. A lot of stuff there's going to be so much stuff coming out day by day that we're going to be like, what? I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. I didn't, what? So with stuff coming out that they're all going to be surprised about. So, Knight of Swords, unstoppable force. To me, unstoppable, moving quickly, zooming through, and to have it on a motorcycle, reckless. So there's a lot of stuff going to be happening. So when I first was shuffling, the two cards I got, the first card I got was the Emperor, but in reverse. So now to have the Emperor, he's a leader, but crossing that was the Four of Coins, holding on tight. What he's holding on into is sanity, how he sees things. And if you look at this Emperor, you ever see those Vikings, extremely aggressive? Let me see what this one. You guys can see it.
Yeah.
You can see extremely aggressive. Ever watch those Viking shows where they kill people? They don't ask no questions. A lot of blood and gore.
Yes.
So to have this emperor look like this, to me, is saying that's who he is. I
Mm.
don't want to say a monster, but one of those people who could slit your throat and just step right over you. He had no compassion, no type of, and to have it be reversed, um, he was ineffective. So when you say he was put out of the military, he was that person, but it was ineffective. He wasn't seen as an asset. He was seen as a liability. And you don't want that as a leader. The next card I had was Eight of Cups. He was feeling, and this was reversed. There was so many things changing. Do you see the the hands on the cup like holding it? I think he felt as though things weren't changing. Things are moving too slow. Not too slow, but he feared. Remember teacups when you guys have the teacup on the table? You was like, be careful and see how they're all stacked up. For me, he was watching how things change. He was a ticking time bomb. This is going to happen to someone somehow, whenever, however it was going to go down. The next card I got was the Two of Wands and reverse. So he had to control himself. See all these doors? So he was planning something for a minute. I see
So
the lady standing.
he was planning what, Sky?
He was planning something. He didn't know what was going to happen, but he was on the edge already based on all these cards
Yes.
connecting. He
Yes.
was already on the edge, so anything would have set him. He was already on that type of timing. He was ready to crash out. He just didn't know how he was going to do it. The next thing was I have the Ten of Wands. Um, Something has changed, and again, if you look at this Ten of Wands, so the wands are all the rocks on his back. So I don't know what changed, unexpected responsibilities, um, whatever burden to me. And if you look, he's walking on a tightrope. So he wasn't even being who he was. You guys see that? The next card I got is the Queen of Cups. So whoever, there is some sort of connection with and notice she's in white and underwater. A lot of emotion. Is that like a wedding dress, y'all? So if he got married, he hasn't. I don't think he's been married over a year. Maybe I don't want to lie. I think he got married maybe between in the fall. So the fall is what, September, October, November. So he's recently married. Hmm. Yeah, this is. definitely. And the next card I got is the Queen of Coins, reverse. So whatever happened, however he got married, whatever the situation is, this person, yeah, it's definitely a situation. That lady, who I don't want to say that lady, but whoever he married was not happy. It's about money, wastefulness, attachment, but it also comes to something to do with something going on at the hospital, guys. So I don't know if she had a run in and somehow the lady knew that was. Let me look at the cards again, guys. Yeah. As Tracy said, he was already on thin ice already. Something was going to happen. I don't know if there's pressure going on already at home, and whoever may have been home might have discussed work, and somehow, you know how you talk to somebody and you go, "Oh, I know them too. I had the same issue with them." So I don't know if he's been to her. Sorry, guys. I don't know if this woman talked about work and talked about this woman, and somehow they connected the dots that they were talking about the same woman. And that brings me back to burdens, the Eight of Cups, stagnant energy. There's something, and he was going to do something. The next card I have is the Four of Swords. Again, reversed. He always looks like this, but it's reversed. So that means, for me, reverse meaning that he was burnt out. He was already on the edge. So this situation with this woman tied on to how he was moving around already just put more pressure on him. He was already on the edge, and that was in the surroundings. The next card has the Two of Coins in the ninth position. Um, again, reverse. Reverse. And the funny thing with this is, when you look at this card, see the two
Yeah,
roads. He had to make a
yeah,
choice, and it was instantaneous. He didn't think about what he was doing. And if you see it inside this, look in here, guys. And the choice he's gonna make is gonna change a lot of things. Why I say that? Look at the coins, but inside those coins, I'm trying to move closer. Do y'all see the infinity symbol? This is my first time seeing it. Do you guys
yeah,
see it? So whatever he's
yeah,
doing is gonna change everything forever. And my
yeah,
final card for this is the Nine of Swords reversed. And this is, hmm, this somebody sitting in the bed. He's dealing with a lot of past traumas. So there's definitely a lot going on in this town, guys. These are past traumas. The Nine of Swords. He sit on the bed holding his knees. Then I get when you're rocking. So again, he was not a wrapped together type person. I feel like when I see the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Coins and then this Four of Swords, tying it together, there was something that they connected on that put some pieces together. I hope that's making sense to everybody. So he was already off his. He was already off. He was already a ticking time bomb. So for them to give him the job, I don't understand how he got this job. I think it's gonna come to issues like how he got the job because he was already showing, displaying some situations already. He was already displaying some stuff already. So it's going to be very interesting, all the things that come out. And I really do feel there was a conversation when he got there. I think there was a relationship there already, and somehow they spoke on, oh, I know this person, you know this person. And when they got there, they were already annoyed. They already knew a history. They had a history with her. There's some sort of history going on in the backdrop. This is going to change everything in that community, like you said, Tracy.
yeah. Um, I was also researching just now, and
Mm-hmm.
when they got there's another video. Everybody check on
Mhm.
TikTok because there's some extra videos out there on TikTok. Now, I don't know if on IG mental illness
Mhm.
is surfacing. Her dad colon
Mhm.
cancer. Um, when they got to the house, the
Mhm.
partner searched the property. The
Mhm.
shooter went to the house, knocked. She didn't respond. And then when
Mhm.
she opened the door, she said,
Mhm.
"Don't hurt me." He said, "Why would I hurt you?" There's a
That's a.
connection here, guys. There's a connection.
It definitely is. I feel like it was this. Yeah, it's gonna come out. I'm
What
curious
deck
when I'm feeling like what?
what deck are you using?
Oh, what the heck is this? This is I had got this for free. Lightworkers deck. Lightworkers deck.
Let me just highlight you. Hold on.
I
Hold
forgot
on.
where I
Let me highlight you. Hold on. Do it one more time.
got the Lightworkers deck.
Okay. Okay.
Why am I getting
Who
like a
makes who
yeah?
makes it, Scott?
This is by Tarot Skills. This was something I don't know how. But I remember when I was getting all these decks, I didn't know where they were getting from. I don't know. Somewhere I got it for like $10. I was like, I'll get it. They were offering it. You sign up for something. I was like, okay. Oh, look, there's a thing on the back. A
Yeah.
barcode. Everybody wants to do that. Here you go. Look, somebody wants to hit it real quick with their
Hold on.
phone.
Hold on. Hold on. Solo layout. Come a little closer and put it more flat. Like
Wait a
turn
minute.
it more flat. You got it angled a little. There you go.
Okay.
Come a little closer. Come closer. There you go. If anybody wants to use their phone, hopefully it's a little grainy though.
Yeah.
Hopefully, okay, they'll figure it out.
It was Tarot Skills. It's tarotskills.com. Lightworkers deck.
Tarotskills.com,
Yeah.
and it's
Tarot for
called
empaths, Reiki, and energy healers.
the
Tarot.
Lightworkers deck.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So, um, Darlene, I hear you when you say she felt his demonic energy. I just think it's bigger than that. I feel like
Yeah.
she knew him. She knew him. They had a run in. So it's not demonic energy. She already knew, or she might have been threatened already.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's
I
not as
feel.
simple as demonic. It's the reality is there was a run in somewhere with somebody, him, his wife. I feel like it was over a holiday, July
Something
4th, Juneteenth. Like, I feel like he already was like deciding,
annoyed.
annoyed, annoyed.
He was already annoyed. That's the word, annoyed. Like,
Yes.
again, but it's mental health, whatever the case may be. And for her to say that, that means either he looked at her in a way that made her feel like he wants to do something to me. She felt
Yes.
it. It's
Or
not so much demonic. She knew, she felt it, how he looked at her. But when you see him, you have that energy. You feel it. You feel
yeah.
it. There's some people that just have that energy of, everybody has to use the word demonic, but the word is unhealthy.
I think this
Un-
is a man. that has been running around town. I think he was a terrorist. And when you attack someone that has mental illness, no matter how you slice it, you look good. Because the other thing that he said was, she's a crazy bitch. How did you come to that conclusion? Unless you knew her. Do you understand?
They
Like,
never should have been. Yeah, they should have never stepped foot in her house. If they were checking outside and they were about to leave, why are you walking into her house? What
she
made you
must
walk? Why did you need to go?
go ahead. She must have been by him before. They crossed paths. That's what we're trying to tell you. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not enough
This is
that
not
he was
random.
demonic. That's not the thing. Yes, he was
Mm-hmm.
demonic, and this was
Mm-hmm.
bound to happen, but they ran
Yes.
into each other.
Mm-hmm. The two cups, the infinity symbol for me said this was meant to
That's what I'm
happen.
trying to say, musings. He knew her. And
Yeah.
he had by the way, not only did he know her, the fact that he had to
Mm-hmm.
execute her means the story doesn't get out.
There's a story. Mm-hmm. There's a story. I'm curious of the connection to the town, the family, and this. Why I don't know. In the hospital, I'm curious to see. You said the wife. Somebody said the wife works in the hospital. I wonder if she worked in if the same place the woman was treated was where she was at.
Well, you know what, Sky, though? I don't know if all of that matters at this stage of the game. There was
Mm-hmm.
a crossing of this man and his family,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you and I don't have to get to the nitty gritty, right?
Correct.
We
Mm-hmm.
don't have to, right? We have to
Mm-hmm.
like let everyone know there's more to the story. This man
Mm-hmm.
is crazy, he's demonic, I get it, but that's not what she saw in him. She had an interaction with him. And by executing her, it's going to take longer to get to that story, that part of the story.
Yeah.
But somebody else said,
Yeah.
is the history because she called the cops a lot. I do not believe that that is the history,
Mm-hmm.
right? I do
Mm-hmm.
not believe. You know what I believe? I believe Sonya might have cut somebody out. I believe she might have cut
She was.
somebody out just like a Karen would cut somebody out.
Mm-hmm.
Karens get away with it, black women don't. He purposely turned off his camera. It was the partner's camera that stayed on, but I felt like he told his partner to turn it off, but the partner didn't. And that's the reason why he got arrested.
And the part that I saw, like you said, even in my cards, this was something that he was going to do.
Yes.
So not having his camera on was intentional.
Yes. He didn't
And
know how he
if
was
you're
going to execute her, but
gonna do
he
it,
was going to
exactly.
execute her. That's the difference.
Yep.
And he was going to
Yes,
execute
he
her
knew.
because he knew her. So, Sky, I'm going to pull it one more time. I'm going to use a different deck.
Hmm.
I'm going to use a different deck. I'm going to
Let me
pull
see.
it.
I would do a different deck too. Let me see what deck. Yeah.
So, I like the Rachel True's
Yeah.
deck.
Let me do a different deck.
He did did he do it on purpose because he knew her? Did he do it on purpose because he knew her? And guys, you
Let me
have
see
to
what deck I'm gonna
understand
use.
there's something in the police system that they know he did this on purpose. This is an investigation. It's like, oh, he's on leave until we investigate. he probably already said,
They arrested
I'm
him
gonna take that
immediately.
bitch out next time. There's something in his history. Does that make sense?
Hmm. Do not pass go instantly. The next day he was charged. He was fired and charged. And
Yes.
when do you see police move that fast?
Yes. Especially when you get the statement from his partner. There were so many things
What is
leading up
happening?
to even
You know,
knocking on the door, right? Like they're driving up and he's like, turn your camera off. No, sweetie, it don't have to be sexual. Don't go there. It's not sexual. I mean, I don't think it's sexual. I didn't get sex, but they cross paths. Why can't people just cross paths in the supermarket and have an argument? You see what I mean?
hmm and I think that's what I feel like that's where the hospital. I don't know, but I'm gonna put more cards too and see what I get.
So, Sky, I'm doing this over again, okay? I do
Mm-hmm.
feel like there's been a problem since she was a teenager, right? I do believe her headspace is a little confused, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know. I get the Ace of Cups. That's the second time I get love, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I got
There's
love,
somebody
second time I got love.
lovers.
So now
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of curious as to what incognito is saying.
Mm.
I get the Wheel
I
of
don't feel like
Fortune. No, I'm
mm-hmm.
just kind of curious though. All of a
Yeah.
sudden I get love twice. So now I have to like
Mm-hmm.
sit back a little and figure something else out. I get the Wheel of
Mm-hmm.
Fortune, I get the Star, right? I get
Mm-hmm.
the King of Discs, might have had something to do with money. Get a Queen of Discs. Also, this could be husband and wife when they're in the same suit.
Mm-hmm.
I get Seven of Discs or a pregnancy. I get familiar. These people knew each other. Sandra and
Mm-hmm.
this guy knew each other. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm still getting a barbecue or something. His actions were personal, yes. Is
Mm-hmm.
there any other meaning for the Ace of Cups? I don't know, sweetie. Let me check. Ace of Cups, but love could also be, oh, let me exit myself. Love could also mean
Mm-hmm.
the way I got it the first time, love for his wife, right? That could also
Mm-hmm.
be the meaning, but I don't know. Incognito, I think it was incognito, kind of triggered something with me because I got love twice in both decks, and that kind of bothers me. So let's take a look at what love means.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. New love. Oh, let me look at it upside down. Unrequited love, loss of love, a broken heart, rejection, extinction of love, the end of an affair, avoidance of emotional attachment, separation, tears, depression, sadness, egotism, self centered, manipulation, sex without love, not ready for love, delay in starting a relationship, marital problems, unhappiness, toying with someone's emotion, lack of emotional fulfillment, feeling jerked around emotionally.
Hmm.
You now realize that a friendship will not turn into love. Someone may be toying with your emotions, or you may be emotionally jerking someone else around. those who have been scorned
Mm.
or rejected. Sky, I need to leave
One of
wiggle
those.
room. I need to leave wiggle room. I need to leave
Say it
wiggle room.
again.
I need to leave some wiggle room. There's
Mm-hmm.
something. There's something here. And again, I feel like the wife is involved, but I'm wondering if Sonya said something like, I did your man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's something extra going on here.
Mm.
I already had him.
Mm. That's a good question.
Oh, Samara said, when she went to the pot with water, I thought of lover ready to hurt her lover. Yeah.
Mm.
Can I tell you what I saw too?
Mm-hmm.
When she went over and he said,
Mm-hmm.
get rid of that pot, we don't, that seemed personal. That seemed personal, right? You need to get rid of that pot. Like, what the fuck? But also, why didn't she just turn it off?
She wants to dump it. Yeah.
But if she went to dump it, why even that seems personal, if that makes any sense. Why are you dumping
Mm-hmm.
food in front of a cop after calling for a prowler?
Mm. Mm.
Do you understand the mannerism? Something's wrong with the
Mm.
mannerism. Why wouldn't you just turn the knob off? But if you're about to dump the water, it feels personal now. Like, had he been in her house before?
Mm. I'm looking at. Yeah. I'm getting this. Like you said, it's something that's connecting three people.
But do you understand what I'm trying to say? Her mannerisms were off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So why was she so
Mm-hmm.
comfortable picking up the pot, supposedly? Because she never got a chance to pick it up, first of all.
Turn over to the pot.
But
Mm-hmm.
why was she so comfortable? Maybe, I don't know what she had in there, spaghetti, emptying out the spaghetti. Unless you know someone. Wait a minute, let me get this pot. Even what he said to her, even what he said to her sounds personal. You need to get that pot on the stove. Why are you looking at the pot on my stove, nigga? Like what is that?
Yeah.
And how does a pot of water turn to fire? Do you understand, guys? This something
Yeah.
wrong here. She was familiar with him. This was personal. This is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Something's not
You're
right,
gonna,
Sky. I get love
you're gonna get
twice.
more.
I can't ignore the cards.
Mm-hmm.
He was pushing her boundaries, but were the boundaries already crossed? What you got, Sky?
As soon as you said that, it flipped over.
Hold on, hold on.
Lovers.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it looks like I don't know why I could get like a wedding. I don't know. There's something. Like you said, I don't know if we're seeing the wife because I started pulling out cards too, and I'm getting the same cards again. This
Hmm.
time I got the moon, the empress again, reverse, the two of coins again, balancing that, eight of coins, over and over repetition. So him losing. The devil card, this time something different. Yeah. Strength, six of wands, queen of cups again, five of swords. not following the rules, shifting, and the lovers. It's definitely something going. I feel like it's the three. You know, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's definitely something going on. I'm curious now about the what questions in my head, like you said, the lovers thing. In my mind, I'm bringing up: was there something that happened that she said? You know what I mean? Like you said to the wife or to hit, like something was said, something was done that had to be fixed.
You know what else I noticed, Guy? This is a little backwards, right? Most times when there's a
Hmm.
deputy involved shooting, they tear down the
Hmm.
victim.
Hmm.
They start telling
Hmm.
you the victim's history.
They're not
There's
talking
not
about her
an
like that.
article here about the victim. This is all about the cop. That tells me that that town knows something. Does anybody know what Sonya did for a living?
Or what's the history behind that in that commute? Like there's something. Let me look at my phone.
I tried. I tried to see what Sonya did for a living. They're not telling me.
Hidden thing.
I know
Yes,
nothing about
I
Sonya.
had the moon card. Yeah, I just really did pull up the moon card. There's something like I said in her lineage with that town that is being played out again. That's what I'm hearing in my head. There's something with her family lineage and that town that is being played out again that did her family wrong. There's something big that is still to today. So they're not talking about her. There's something with the lineage. And like you said, sometimes we have these mental issues because of whatever that lineage through the town. Let's just
Right,
say
right.
uh, somebody was murdered in your family on the courtyard building, and everybody knows your family. That's the history. Is that type of thing, like something big like that. So they don't want to dredge up something again. But
Yeah.
her this happening to her now dredges that up again. See that's about the door. You know what, Lord? Yeah, this definitely. That's what I
Let
want to
me get
see. Like,
my
what is the history? There's a
speaker.
there's a
Hold on. Oh, my
yeah.
body hurts.
Yeah, guys, that's what I'm thinking of. There's some sort of family history, lineage, you know, and it's not recent. It's something like how some towns have like a family that everybody knows, and oh, the Johnsons and this happened to their family. Is that type of thing? Is that type
Okay,
of thing
listen
that
up,
I'm thinking
guys.
of? Uh
Listen up. Oh man, damn it! I thought I saved it. Oh my god.
oh, is that type of thing? What is these cards? It's telling me to do these other ones. Let me do one
Or
card.
maybe I put it in the group.
Let me do three cards. Let me ask about her family. What's the history?
Okay, listen to this though. While I do this, you ask while I play something.
There's a lot of reactions coming out to the murder of Sonya Massey. But have you seen the video that I'm about to show you of the reaction of the partner of the guy that murdered that woman? You can hear the pain in his breathing. You can hear the pain in the emotion in his partner's breathing after he just witnessed his police officer partner murder that woman.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the one I wanted to show you all. Hold on a second, because there was one just before that. Let me turn this down. Go ahead, Sky. Oh, I'm sorry, Sky. What were you gonna add? I'm sorry, sweetie.
I'm asking to see what's. I'm looking to see what's the family thing with her. 3 cards. 3 cards. Baby, it's something with this family, y'all. The first card I got, I did 3 cards. Just tell me what it is
Oh
about
wait,
the
wait,
family
Sky.
history.
Wait. This is it. Hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just turn this up because I want you to hear.
Waited more than 3 minutes before 911. The body camera video shows Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson and his partner searching around Sonya Massey's home in Springfield, Illinois, around 1 a.m. after she called 911 reporting a prowler. Sheriff's office. The officers waited more than 3 minutes before Massey opens the door and says, "Don't hurt me." She called us. So what'd you hear? Somebody outside my house. A few minutes later, they went inside.
Her first response to this officer was, "Don't hurt me."
Mm.
And he said, "Why would we hurt you?"
Mm. Instead of reassuring her, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help you.
But I feel like her saying, "Don't hurt me," was her knowing him.
I agree. Mm. I agree.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Sister Craft said this happened on 7/6. He was fired on 7/17, so he wasn't fired right away. Because remember, they did try to cover it up.
Mm.
They said she shot herself.
Was it? Mm-hmm. But it was too many people saying no, no, and the camera. Yeah. Did you find a car for the family? What is for the family?
Look, look, Musings, I got the Two of Cups again. Not again, but in terms of validation of the love. Something's not right. What were you going to say, Sky?
Look what pull
We're going to wrap this up.
Look what I pulled up. I've just pulled out a card from a different deck, and look, I got the same thing. Romance.
Romance, lift it up, sweetie. Let me take this down. Oh,
Good
wow.
romance underwater. This something.
Wow.
Relationship, desire for a partner, love, or a couple. This Oracle deck. This is the this is the deck, y'all. Somebody's asked about the deck.
That's such a cute deck. All right,
So when you're
Sky,
talking, let me just
what's your conclusion? You
so
want to
for
pull?
me, for the family, well, there's something with the family because I was saying, let me just pull out 3 decks for this. I got Final Point. I am the key, and the final is the test. So there's definitely something that happened with this family, lineage wise. Let me tell you, mental boundaries. So these are oracle decks. This was the final point. This game over, conclusion, need to close, transmutation after the end. The second card, Oracle deck, again, is I am the key. It is opportunity, inner solutions, and new beginnings. There's something from the past of this family, guys. And the test, limiting beliefs, mental boundaries, past the exam, and payatry. Should look at
So,
it. Now, you
so
know what I notice here? What do y'all see
what?
here?
What's that? What are you noticing though? Tell us what
Is
that
that a
looks like.
priest? Religion?
Oh shit,
Looks like
huh?
religion,
Mm-hmm.
skeleton face. I'm looking at the neck. After you know when the
Hmm.
priest put the thing around their neck, there's something with this family. There's a
So
story. There's a history.
the
Something
people who
happened
say,
around the same amount. It's not. Yeah. What are people
oh,
saying?
she worked at Keller Williams Realty based on her FB page.
Facebook
Did
page.
was
Okay.
she SA'd before?
Oh.
Why she say don't hurt me? I agree. Um, some incognito said there's some connection to William Dunnigan. I don't know who that is, sweetie. Who is that?
Who's that? Yeah, give us more because there's definitely something tying this girl to family and something major happening in that town. It's like a full circle moment. It's actually like a 360 thing. Like something that should have been fixed way back then with her family that everybody knows about is through the community. That is this happening again is like is some sort of circle moment, like full, not a
Yeah.
180 where everything's totally different, literally like a 360. Be back at this square thing again. The same type of people, same type of energy, the same type of motive. Like I don't like you. This woman said, like I feel like there's a conversation, there's something happened. I'm curious as I am curious to. I feel like the love or lovers has something to do, like you said, with her saying something, but maybe to the wife or to the woman where it's turned into something else. What else
Okay.
you picking up,
Kiara
Tracy?
says
But it's definitely.
he's her ancestor who had a similar fate.
Oh, that's what I'm picking
Yes. All right, Sky. I pulled out the Witch's Tarot and I decided
up.
not to do this, right? So I did
Mm-hmm.
the Witch's Tarot
Mm-hmm.
and I got the Seven of Swords. And look at the Seven of Swords, guys. It's a very sneaky card. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read it.
Huh.
Hold on, guys.
Seven of Swords. Mm.
Seven of Swords. Putting something over on others, taking advantage of someone, um,
Hmm?
sabotage, illicit tactics, craftiness, indirect action, even though the shooting was a direct action. But I do feel like whatever she heard prowling, I feel like it was him. Unfair acts, illegality, a theft, a robbery, a ripoff, feeling cheated, upset, betrayal, victimization. I'm wondering if he felt like he was a victim. A dishonorable act,
Mm-hmm.
being your own worst enemy. I'm telling you, there was something between them. You may be feeling cheated or uneasy about something you have done. You may wish to escape or run
Hmm.
away. I wonder if she had something over his head. They got to check their phone, that man's phone records.
It's something
A
that
plan
didn't
you
that could not get.
Yes, a plan you
Mm-hmm.
made may not work out as intended. He thought his
And
whiteness was going to
cameras is
get him
on.
over.
Yep, and his
Perhaps,
parent, and he thought his partner would turn. Hmm.
perhaps you will need legal advice. This card indicates involvement in underhanded, deceptive, illicit, sneaky endeavors, sometimes an actual robbery or theft, and he did rob her of her life, especially if the moon card shows up.
I had the wrong card.
I know, I
Hmm.
saw that. And a
Hmm.
battle of wits may be forthcoming. So I wonder if she got snarky with him. I'm wondering if he got snarky back with her. I wonder if she was like, "Yeah, you lose your job if I tell this." These two knew each other. I'm gonna stick to that.
Yeah, it's
They either
something.
knew each other or somebody else was involved in
That's
terms
what
of
I'm feeling.
like why he did
Hmm.
this. Go ahead, Sky.
Hmm. I'm saying, and I agree with you because I was like, for me, instantly I was like, where is where the hospital? Because as soon as I saw, I was like, because sometimes the biggest thing, especially with black women in hospitals, is one, they really don't treat a lot of black women with care in the hospital, and I don't know if there was an interaction, like somehow, I cannot put my finger directly on it, but there's a three-party thing going on. And I think going to that house, whatever was said, whatever was done, he knew coming there that he was going to take her out.
Yes. And Tiffany asked, um, when she first saw him, didn't she say, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus"? No. She said, "Don't hurt me."
Yep, inside her house. And another thing is, why am I looking for ID in my own house?
Right. Right. I got you. He just
Why are
needed
you asking me
time.
for ID?
He
Like,
needed
why are you?
time to set the stage, and he didn't know how to set the stage. But when he said to her, "Go take that pot off the stove," that's when he decided he was going to shoot her. The decision was made
You
when
know
he
what came to
told
mind just now?
her to take the pot off the stove. That's when he knew he was. And remember, the other officer, oh man, the other officer stood there not knowing.
Like, what's going on? Because you see, he paused. Because when you just said that, what came to mind was he knew she had mental issues. It felt like he was trying to trigger her.
Yes, he was hoping that she would do something, but she didn't.
What? Oh my gosh, so the religion card matches exact text. Mm. You mean the thing that I had in the deck? Oh my gosh, with the get out. Wow. I'm not gonna find to look at it again. I just said, what is that? This card?
No,
Look,
Kat, there's two
it's like
different things we're talking about. No one saw the beginning of the video. He knocked on the door and then was like, "Police, police." And then when she opened the door, she said,
mhm,
"Don't hurt me."
don't hurt me.
When he said to her, "Go to the stove and turn it off because we don't need a fire," that's when she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." We're saying, based
Hmm.
upon those two incidences, we're not saying she didn't say rebuke you. I'm saying when she opened the door, there was something else. She said, "Don't hurt me."
And in my mind, when I
Hold on,
heard her
Sky.
say, "Oh, go ahead,
Hold
go
on,
ahead."
Sky. Between the two, I feel like those are words of a woman that knew him. That's all I'm trying to say. Not that she didn't say it.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Sky.
Yeah. And then I thought when I heard her say that, I thought, or the energy I picked up was, don't say there's gonna be a fire in my house. I rebuke that word. That's what I heard in my head. Like she's okay. You're saying that she's like don't like get thee back. We're not gonna have a fire in my house. But I
Right.
feel like he said that to. I feel like all the interaction because once you checked outside, there was no need for you to come into the house. They were outside checking. They were talking outside her door, and then she let them. You know what? Yeah,
And
you got to be
then
careful
went to
because you
the
never
stove.
know. You know.
When she went to the stove, I now question why she just didn't turn it off. I question why
Yeah.
she, in slow motion, she gets the white rag first, then she picks up something red with the white rag
Hmm.
as if to drain whatever was on the stove. And I'm
Hmm.
saying that's intimate reaction with cops being there.
Hmm.
Why were you going to drain spaghetti? Like what was in the pot that you, you because there was something personal there, is what I'm
Hmm.
trying.
Yeah. Based on the reading, yeah. And in my mind, when I was watching, I was like, is she nervous? I just felt when he walked over, it felt to me, he's trying to get a clean shot. The way he moved, because he could have just stayed where he was at. Even if she threw the hot water towards him, he wasn't close enough to get hit by the hot water. If you look at where she was standing, the stove was on the far, was that left, far right, and he was closer to on the other side of the counter. So I was like, what was the point of shooting her? Like it made no sense. It was no sense.
Yeah.
It was no sense to shoot her. And I feel like, I'm curious. I forgot the name, so I need to look that up because I feel like this is what the person had put in who the ancestor was. Like, what are they affiliated with a organization of some sort? Whoever put that name over for? Could you look that up?
Say that
Because it feels
again.
like there's a whoever put the name about who the ancestor was. Remember, I kept saying there's something tied as an organization. Like they're on him to avoid whatever was going on before to be brought back to the forefront. So whoever was murdered, whatever happened to them, and they didn't get justice, whatever it was, now it's coming back full circle to now. They said her last name was something. Girl, yeah, it's something. I'm curious whoever found that name that was the ancestor
Was
because
there
it's something
something
tied to.
about her not having any clothes on?
Remember, I said it looked like a hospital gown.
It looked like a bathrobe to me. But did he
But
say something about her not having any clothes on?
I don't know. Like I said, you've probably been taking advantage of that girl. It could be a lot of different things.
All right,
But
Sky. We are going to end this here. You did pull your final outcome, right?
mhm, that was a three
So,
cards. I was like, it's definitely something.
to everyone else that's here, today is Sky's birthday.
Hmm.
So, happy birthday to you.
To you,
I want to say
I want
happy
to say
birthday
happy
to
birthday.
you. You, Sky,
Hey,
want to say happy birthday to you, Sky, Sky. Happy birthday to you, you.
hey,
Now close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. One, two, one,
wow.
two, three. Happy birthday, Sky.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I was singing in the comments.
What'd you say?
Thank you. And this all
Happy
came. I hope
birthday,
they all was
happy
singing in the comments.
birthday. Woo! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Everybody is wishing you
Hey,
happy
Sylvester.
birthday,
Oh my
child.
God. Thank you. Thank you,
Everybody is
guys.
wishing
Thank you.
you,
Thank you.
Marion. Thank you, Marion. Happy birthday,
Thank
Sky.
Thank
You
you. It
damn
was a
near
pleasure
start
being
off.
with y'all.
You damn near start off Leo season, child.
You know, I'm right here. But 23rd starts, so you're 2 days, two
But I
days
also
in.
I love that you're
Not the
seven
big
seven.
one, not the little one, but the big one.
I love that
I
you're
know,
seven.
right? And
Yeah,
you're
I
8'8".
love it. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody is
Hmm.
wishing you happy birthday,
Thank you
Sky. You
guys so much
deserve
again.
it.
Happy birthday. And it's so funny, guys. I started up my birthday after I had to call Tracy. I was like, look, I got this thing about this. She was like, come on to the
Yes.
show. Because it was bothering me, y'all. I was like, somehow I was tired on my birthday. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, I don't know. Is he married? There's a hospital? Like something's pulling together. Whoever did the thing, 24th birthday. Oh, happy
We gotta,
birthday.
we gotta wish Mom G a happy birthday. I gotta sing to Mom G. Are you
Happy
ready? One, two, three. Happy birthday to
birthday
you, Mom G.
to
Mom G.
you.
I wanna wish you happy
Hell,
birthday to you. You
birthday.
happy birthday to you, Mom G, Mom G, Mom G. Happy birthday to you, you. Now close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it
Wish. Think
and blow out the
about it.
candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it
Make a wish.
and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about
Make a
it
wish.
and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. One,
Make a
two,
wish.
1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday, Mom G and Sky. Woo!
No, this is good. This is really good. Now we're gonna get more information about this. Guys, span out. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I didn't know
Oh
they was
my
trying to say that the
goodness.
man, what,
Kenneth said
Muhammad?
happy birthday early up in the feed. I hope I highlighted it. Um, Cherie Love, I love a
Uh,
Leo. Tauruses do love Leo, by the way. I don't know what it is about Tauruses and Leos, but we can jam for sure. Samara says happy birthday,
yeah.
Sky. Cat, cat,
Thank you, Samara.
Cat G says happy birthday, Mom G. Happy birthday, says Angela, Mom G. Cherie Love says happy birthday, Mom G. Mom F. G. Happy solar return, Mom G. Here comes Leo's. Girl, don't complain.
Here we come.
Don't, don't start. Don't start none,
It's a
won't be
whole month
none.
to turn up. So August 24th. Unlike all the
Leave,
other signs, I'm just
leave
saying the
us
Leos are gonna be
Leos
partying the
alone.
whole month.
Oh, my Leo
We
turned
will be partying the
62
whole month.
on
Just
the
enjoy the ride.
27th. Oh, you know what? I was gonna, if I had a girl, I was gonna name my child Heaven. And then this guy that I was dating, I know I never really dated him. This guy that I knew stole the name and named his child Heaven Sent. It's true story.
No.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Good cat goes, oh no, Leo season is coming. It's here. Don't complain.
It's already here, boo.
It's here.
Get into it. Enjoy the ride.
And we
Enjoy
loud.
the
We
ride. Find your
loud.
leader.
And you will find Leo videos just all over TikTok. We just be dancing. We be dancing. That's what we do. Leos. And it is. It's Leo
Mm-hmm.
season, and it is.
And enjoy it. Don't be
Ain't
fresh.
nobody got a
Enjoy
choice.
it.
They don't have no choice. Look at everybody.
You
My
like, I'm like, be
son's a
quiet, sit
Leo.
in the
My
corner.
daughter's a Leo. Oh my God.
A4.
What Cat say? If I see another lie, oh, Mimi's
Enjoy it. You know y'all love us.
lives here in Los Angeles. Thank you, sweetie. All right, guys. I wanted to end this on a
Oh,
great note. We are definitely going to have to wait to
yeah.
see. Mom G says, thank you, everyone. We're going to have to wait and see what comes out of this because there is a cover up, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cover
I'm
up.
waiting to see how it all turns out.
Hi,
Yeah.
Phoenix. There's a
It's
cover
gonna
up,
be
and
something
a lot of
definite.
the pieces aren't connecting yet. And let me tell that dad something. He better speak up. He better speak up because a lot of these
Mm,
pieces are not connecting.
yeah.
Lord have
And she had
mercy.
2 kids, right? Did she have 2 children?
I don't know. I didn't see the children there. So I don't know. We don't know anything about her. This is the first time that they did not make the victim the problem. There's nothing in the
Um,
news about her.
because it's a family drama. I'm telling. Who put that name? Somebody put a name in. Let me look at that because I'm. Somebody said the ancestor was somebody who kind of died for the similar thing. Thank God it's Friday. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Oh yeah, tomorrow is the show. Yes. What is that? That person that
This
What was
week
the
went by
name?
fast. Kamala made her announcement on Sunday and Friday came. It went by fast. And she got
Girl,
300 million within a week. This is crazy.
300
Woo.
million.
Her dad,
Mm.
yeah, her dad seemed scared, maybe.
Oh, she has 2 children.
Mom G says, calm down, Cat G. Everyone loves us Leos. Oh, Kenneth says she has a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old. This is tragic. This is so tragic. Annie V
Wow.
says she has
Oh,
two
they're gonna
kids.
pay.
Something seems off.
See.
Yeah.
Mm. Like I said, it's what was the name? I'm trying to think the person that said that name. Don't know
Donegan.
Answer's
I
name,
know
but
it was Donegan.
somebody just said they don't know the Answer's name because it was something. It's more than 100 years. School bus without a mama, right? One probably about to graduate high school. Other one got to. This is crazy. This is a
Yeah.
this is a crazy. This is crazy.
Sky,
It's
William
crazy to them.
Donegan.
There we go. And William K D Onnegan. Y'all want to sit down and clutch your pearls. I put the name in. I said I put murder. I put down murder. I put down suicide. I see what was tied to the name. It
Uh-huh.
says Don was one of the few murdered during the 1908 race riot. He was lynched outside his home.
Mm.
They dragged the body across the street and lynched him. Look how far back that is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice. The man was 78 or 79 years old. Wow. A mob attempted to enter the state arsenal where displayed blacks were being held after being stopped. The militia guard changed direction. Elderly. He was an elderly, longtime resident of Springfield, born in Kentucky. His car was in. Was also owned adjacent. This is what started the freaking NCAA.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Go figure.
Donegan's death was a catalyst in the formation of the NAACP.
Mm-hmm.
His
So there you
grave was
go.
unmarked until 1995, with tombs. There we go. That's 100. Mm, mm, mm.
So that's the history, Sky. That's exactly what you were
Last
trying
we
to say.
forget.
That's the history.
Wow, this is history. 100 plus years.
That's the history right there.
Victim of a Springfield race riot, a mob attempted. So this is history in that community. He was a respected resident of the community. He owned his own home and also owned some adjacent properties which were occupied by members of his family. He was known to be a friend and a cobbler of Abraham Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
This is why they're not talking about this. All this will come up. But they're not going to bring this up.
Sorry, guys. What
That's
is that,
interesting.
Sky?
This is
What's
why
that?
they wouldn't bring it up. He was a cobbler to Abraham Lincoln.
Because it is
He was
history.
a successful. It is history. This is history. This is not some. She is lineage. She is of good cloth. If she was white and from George Washington, y'all know they'd be singing this from the high heavens. It'd be a whole thing. Because she is who she is, they're not going to discuss it. The city officials quickly expressed deep regret for the mob's action and called for swift justice, but the indictments returned by the special grand jury granted only one conviction. The murderers of William Donovan were left unpunished. This, as his tombstone was inscribed, his death was a catalyst in the formation of the NAACP. Mm. Well, that's what I was picking up, y'all. That's interesting. Now it makes no sense to me now. Why would you not be talking about her? You get what I'm saying, Tracy? Like, why would you not be talking about her now?
What you
This
say?
is definitely, I say, now it doesn't make sense to me why they're not talking about her. She comes from
Yes.
good stock, good lineage. The man
Yes.
owns those properties, was a cow Abraham
Now
Lincoln.
that I'm
If she
now
had
that
been,
mm-hmm. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sky. I'm sorry.
had she had been, I don't know, of another race and had been, I don't know, a common for Abraham Lincoln, the family had did this, it would be all over right now. They'd be talking
Um,
about how great the family is. Mm.
but also
Mm.
maybe she was. Remember, I got activist. Maybe she was the
Mm-hmm.
activist. For her rights. Maybe she
Mm.
was very vocal. Do you know what I mean, Sky?
Mm-hmm. I get it. I get 110%. So that makes sense to me a little bit more as to why this is not a big topic of who her family is. Because look how we just pulled this up. One person gave us information, we typed it in, and look what we did.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't they mentioning that? That's history. That's lineage.
Mm-hmm.
That's of good stock. And it says he had several homes. He owned his home plus several other properties, and he was having to be the cobbler mm, for Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's more to this story, y'all. There's probably something common that everybody knows about the family. You know
Mm-hmm.
how it's in the neighborhood, everybody knows Johnsons, they crazy. They definitely know. There's a
Right.
conversation.
Right. Right.
Mm-mm. Yeah, this is
So
gonna be a. This is gonna be a tearjerker. That's why now it's in the court so fast. They want to get it out,
Yeah, the
and you don't want to
plot
garnish more
thickens.
sympathy. Yeah,
The the plot thickens,
yeah, because that's something.
especially with that NAACP connection. Ow.
He was the catalyst for the NCAA starting.
Mm-hmm.
He died in 1908.
Mm-hmm. So
On
now
his
I'm
own
wondering,
property.
was she vocal? Like, did she recognize that her shit don't stink? Like, you can't just say nothing to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And was that a problem?
Hmm.
Underground Railroad activist. He was an Underground Railroad activist.
As well.
Oh, good. They're protesting July 29th. Yes.
Mm, mm, mm,
Yes.
mm.
What? Oh, oh.
They
Yes.
dragged him through the streets.
Listen, first of all, Mom G, don't pay Cat any mind. Leos are drawn to Tauruses. She got a couple of Leos around her. She Cat G, Cat G can't help it. She gonna find another Leo. Watch. Probably gonna make a Leo baby. Watch. Oh, Anne-Marie, is this
Yeah,
Annie
because she
said,
stayed messing with me.
Annie says, Tracy, a few days before she told her mom she was going to die. So she had the gift. She had the gift.
Tuesdays before she told mom she was gonna die.
Wow.
Mm.
Nick,
When you know, you know.
Nick, we are not talking about Virgos. It's only
It's
Leos
not
right
Virgo
now.
season.
Calm down.
That's August
Calm
25th. That's August
down.
25th.
What you say?
That's the 25th of August. Calm down.
Darlene says it's a small town with
Um,
small town secrets. Yes. Oh, Vic
mhm.
Gamesick says she's
And that
married to
secret
a
right there is a
Leo.
big one.
He's 731. Yes.
Oh,
All right,
see?
Guy, I'm going to end this. I love you.
731.
Happy
Hmm.
birthday. Look at Nick cracking up when he says I'm a Virgo. I was like, calm down. The one thing you can't take from a Leo is their birthdays. We are not, you know what? As a matter of fact, we will seep into Virgo's birthday. We're not done until September 1st.
Thank you. This
Period.
is true. It's still the sun is out.
Hi, Nick. He says he's
Mm-mm.
new
Yeah, so
on
this
this
is this
YouTube platform. I'm a travel vlogger on YouTube. Oh, Nick will travel. Oh, I'll check you out, sweetie.
travel.
I love me a good travel
Right now we
channel.
gotta see.
I love it. That's what I told
Hmm.
Michelle, AT Alien. I told her, girl, you need to reinvent
Hmm.
yourself in travel. She would have so much fun doing that. You're welcome, Annie. All right,
Oh,
Sky. Who loves you, babe? Nick wants y'all to check out
love
his
you guys.
channel.
Thank you for the
Check
birthday
out his
wishes.
channel. But listen, y'all are two-faced it. Subscribe to me. They'll go over to Nick's and subscribe to him. You know how we do. Tracy fine. Tracy fine. She don't need the likes. No, I need you to subscribe to me and then go look at Nick's channel.
And like,
Darlene says she's married to a Leo. Kat says Leos try to own all of July. We do.
we do July and August. Some cancers been crying cancers, but they don't know how to party. And
Yes.
it's July all summer, Lisa. We start telling you get ready. We tell you start getting ready July 1. Leo season is
Yes.
coming. Leo season is coming.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
From
All
Cancer.
right,
That's,
guys, get my
you know.
rosemary oil. Get my rosemary oil. It's very important. Aquarius going through a rough patch. Where is my light? Lord, get a reading, Michael. Get a reading. 213-458-7408. We can talk. We can talk. 213-458-7408. Sky, happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Look out for the
Bye.
news, guys. You see anything new? Put it in Tracy's comments. If you see any info, put it in her comments.
Yes, put it in the
Interact with her
comments.
comments,
Any
guys. Put it in there.
updates? Keep us posted. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah. Bye,
Wait, I gotta say this. Nick said I used to be
guys.
homeless
Oh, and
and now I'm to travel the channel. I only have 428 subs. I only want people who won't discriminate. Boy, don't pick and choose. I maybe look rough, but have a heart of gold. Take anybody that would subscribe to your
that's
channel.
okay.
Mom
Girl,
G,
you
Samara
got more
says
subscribers than me.
happy birthday. Do you remember Samara?
Happy
She says
birthday.
happy birthday. Nick says check me out. Subscribe to Nick, but don't subscribe to Nick unless you subscribe to me. Period.
Thank
Nick, I'll get people over to watch you. Samara
you.
says,
Not
no,
into Virgo
not
season.
Virgo
Yes,
season, Leos. Yes, yes, Samara's a Virgo.
Virgo. Was
All
it
right.
August or September? If this is September, you fine.
She's September 1st or
We
2nd? She's
see.
September
So we
2nd,
done
right,
by September.
Samara? All right. I got to go. I love you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Call me for
Bye,
your own
guys.
personal reading, 213-458-7408. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live. Go to Tracy Brown Live.